Hey everybody, Jerry here from AndroidCentral.com. Today we're looking at Lookout, a security suite for your Android phone. Let's dig into the settings real quick. Set up your antivirus. Yes, it has antivirus. You turn on your frequency for automatic scans. I pick daily. The time I'm going to pick is at 9 in the morning. I get up a little late, so I'll have it scan while it's still sitting on the charger. See what else we've got. Data backup. Yes, data backup keeps your stuff safe. Can back up your contacts, call history, or pictures. Might as well select them all. That's what backups are for. Frequency, I want it to automatically back up every day at 8 o'clock in the morning. Again, might as well do it while it's on the charger. That's all done automatically, and there's a web interface for it, which we'll look at here in a little bit to restore and back up. What do we got here? Notification settings. It puts the icon up in your tray that you pull down. If you want to take a look at that, let me slide it in here a little closer. I have it set on there just so I could demo it. You might, want to turn that off to be a little bit more stealthy. I'll leave that up to you. Missing device. Turns out that this is probably the best part of the application. It lets me know I need to turn on all my location data. Get that turned on so when we demo it, it's ready. Yes, I agree. Go back. Alright, let's look at what you can do on the phone with this, because it's a two-part app. There's a web page as well. Data backup. I have it set to automatically do it, but you can see you hit a button and it'll back up for you on demand. It's checking to see if anything's changed since the last time I did it, and nothing changed, so it's just going to mark my latest backup as good, and it's sitting on the internet, ready for me to take whenever. Same with the virus scan. You can manually run a scan whenever you want to. Let's go ahead and run one. Go through and look at all my apps I've got installed. I have a good bit of apps here on the Evo, so it'll take a minute or two. Run through and check them all and make sure they're not doing anything they're not supposed to do. It's cloud-based as well as, there's some heuristics involved. It looks to see if things are doing what they shouldn't be. We talk to the Lookout people and make sure you read the post. We go into that a little bit more. And it's about done, and it tells me good. Nothing I have installed here was viral. That's great. But what if we want to see what it does when it has a virus? Well, the people at Lookout provided me with one. So let me fire up my Dropbox and install the test malware. I'm sure it's not really dangerous, it's just made to look dangerous, so I'm going to go ahead and install it. Give it a second here, and BAM! Lookout tells me that fake malware may be dangerous. Well, with a name like fake malware, I would think so too, but Lookout didn't read the name, it read, what the app's doing. So I'm going to uninstall it like any smart, normal person would do, and now I don't have to worry about it. But what about ones you might have already had installed before you got Lookout? Well, let's back up here. Let's install this again. Go ahead and get it installed, and then Lookout's going to tell me that this is bad boy, but I'm going to ignore it because I want to run a scan and watch it get caught. So let me run another virus scan here. Go through all my apps again. Yada, yada, yada. Download Manager, Keto, Solo. Yeah, we know those are safe, but you never know. Update might come and something might happen. So it's always good to, keep on top of things. Let's let it run through and try to find our fake malware application. And you can't see it off screen, but I'm tapping fingers. There we go. Fake malware may be dangerous. Uninstall or ignore. Well, I'm going to uninstall it this time. It may be safe because it is from the Lookout company, but still, I don't want that hanging on my phone. It tells me it scanned all my apps less than a minute ago, and it did find a virus, and it removed it. Hey, that's pretty cool. So, you've got your data backup, which is always a good thing. Keep your contacts and pictures. Antivirus, keep your phone from transmitting data to crazy secret places. But let's look at the missing device settings. Alright, I set the phone down and fired up my wife's laptop and went to mylookout.com. See here on the dashboard we have a couple different things to pick from. Antivirus, that's pretty much the same as what's done on the phone. You can run a scan remotely. It has your data of what was found, what wasn't. backup. You can also do a remote backup in case you lose your phone, before somebody would wipe it. You can get your data. You can also restore either on the phone that you've backed up from or to a different number if you have more than one phone registered. But the missing device, let's take a close look at that. Fire it up here and you see two choices. Let's look at scream first. Are you sure you want to make your device scream? No, I'm sure I don't want to make my device scream. I did that. It sends a signal to your phone and give your phone probably 30 seconds or so, and a siren starts that gets louder and louder and louder and louder and louder until you have to shut the phone off to make it stop. Not the most stealthy thing in the world, and maybe a good way to get your phone tossed in the lake by somebody who's stolen it. So let's look at the locate function where you can track the device. Hit the button, give it a minute or two to connect. Fires up the GPS on your phone. Your phone starts sending out a signal saying, here I am, and bam, found it. Right now it says accuracy 0 meters. It's getting a GPS lock. It's assisted, so it found me really quickly. But give it a minute or two. We'll see how the GPS works here inside the house. But even 20, 30 meters accuracy is pretty good information to give to the boys in blue if you lost your expensive cell phone and you don't feel like just letting it go. You want to tell them where it's at. You've got there it locked on at 10 meters, so that's not bad for sitting inside. You've got a history here of where the phone's been and how long ago, so you could track its motion if you wanted to and advise somebody who'd be looking for it. And this, what this is to me, this is peace of mind. I have this installed on all of my phones. It's really light, doesn't interfere with things, and it's something that I really think you guys ought to check out and read the post, find out more about it, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.